And welcome to the Big T Show. Sorry about that. If anyone just caught that before, I had the headphones up. I was hearing myself talk, and it was bugging me out because this is not what my thing. Give me some edibles, give me a fucking joint to roll. We can bang it out. These technical. Let me see if I'm just doing it right. Oh, there we go. Now I'm gonna go to airplane mode. Sorry for Big Boomer in it right now. Where's the airplane? Boom. But we are back, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Football Sunday tomorrow. Beautiful Saturday. I'm going down to Atlantic City. We got the big tits, big picks of the week coming up a little later. I got a mustache, falls in the air. It's fucking beautiful out, man. Sorry for the inconsistencies of the Big T show to whoever watches. The numbers don't lie. Not many people do, but like I said, this is a selfish act of me talking. I love talking. I try to get better at stand up and just coming here and chopping it up for a little bit. And also last year with the Big Tits, Big Picks, we were like a one win away here or there. I know I sound like a degenerate gambler from being up five figures, 10,000 plus. We were down the year, maybe I think like 3,400, which isn't a lot, betting 1,000 a week on a 17, I think 18-week schedule now. So we got that later on. Like I said, it's been busy, a busy summer. Um, I've been blessed. Been on some big shows recently. I showed up, I did my part, but just being an honor to be a part of some big shows. Shout out to Ryan Reese, the fucking man. He performed at Wits, the Sugar Bowl, but he got me on. Fucking Rich Voss, Jeff Ross, two fucking awesome, like just legends, and they were just cool fucking people. Just to be honored to be on the same show as them. Then bringing Mark Norman and David Suarez down Breezy in the Sugar Bowl as requested by the owner. They wanted Mark Norman, and he delivered. He delivered, and just to be on honor on those shows, some killer fucking shows too. Shout out to the Beach House in Long Beach doing club shows in Long Beach on a Monday with great food. And I listen, that's my thing. I'm fat. If the food ain't on par, I balk. You know what I mean? And it's a seafood spot. An amazing rincon lobster roll, And just so I'm like, all right, bounce around, you do the seafood thing. But I've been going there a lot. So it's Monday night to go after a mic, go see the show, support. And I'm like, don't let me try the steak. I was high as fuck one night. Fucking steak, a big plum steak, cooked to perfection. I'm like, no what? Let me get the pasta primavera. The bottom of the list at a seafood place. Phenomenal. So check out the Beach House in Long Beach. And, I just been busy, man. It's the summer. I ride my bike. I've been doing a lot of mics, shows, fucking cooking it up on THC TV. Oh, the wrong way. That, whatever that is. But, yeah, no, and we got some big things coming up. September's a little busy also. I got, representing the Fifth Borough Comedy Festival. I tried supporting local. I just tried support businesses in the area. And, shitheads. I try to give people money. They don't want money, so you take things into your own hands. I'm gonna have a nice rooftop show. I got a pizza maker coming from Brooklyn, Archangel Pizzas. Vinny, who was on one of my original shows at West Bay's studio in Sunset Park, some of my best shows. Shout out to John West Bay for the love of the people, who did this beautiful mural in the back, who also has a show coming up, I believe September 23rd in some gallery in the city. I will be there. September's busy as a motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? It's super, super busy, but all good things. And this rooftop show next Friday, hit me up if you want to come through. And pizza maker, like he's doing buffalo chicken, all these other things, burrata with meatballs. But I kept it simple. A little marguerite, pepperoni, and a white pie. He's got potato croquettes and garlic knots. Not medicated, but I'm probably going to infuse some medicated olive oil with some garlic. We'll sprinkle it on the top. Boom, medicated. But I'll have all my desserts out there. We're going to try something on the roof and see what happens. It's an experiment. And, there's a little buzz. People want to come through. September, Rockaway on the roof. Not too much baby powder because it's beautiful out. The fall and the spring. Does it get any nicer? The summer's great, but the amount of baby powder I got to use, like that I don't have to in the fall. Oh, it's a fat man's dream. But I can't wait for next week. Rocking and rolling on the roof. Awesome lineup. And shout out to the Fifth Borough guys. Kirsch, Haggerty, Greg and Rob, Farouk, Nick Cara, Jerry Martinez, Michelle, Antonio. Just if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Just Mike Lauro, Pocaro, all just cool people. And that whole Staten Island scene, it's just, they're fun. And then I'm on a show in Eastville. They're putting me on. Then we have a producer's show the 19th in Staten Island. If you're out there, come check it out. But that night, that show's at 8. My bookie, now this isn't a paid ad, my bookie messaged me. He's like, yo, you still on for the 19th or 18th, whatever the fuck it is? I'm like, the next day, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's having a roast. My bookie's having a roast at some place in Bay Ridge, and I am going to fucking burn that motherfucker down. I'm going to go there. I'm going to fucking piss all over him, and I'm going to go fucking burn the stage down in Staten Island. Whose bookie gets roasted? You know what I mean? Like, I will have some footage from that because I'm going to fucking put this motherfucker on blast. You know, you never want to pay out. You always want to collect, you cocksuckers. The bookies are the worst people in the whole fucking world. It's like Taliban, child molesters, bookies. Like, and I'm here to fucking kill Talibans, kill fucking child molesters, and break fucking bookies next. I'm a little out of it, man. I'm doing a million things today. I'm going to Atlantic City. Like I said, fire some action first week in the NFL. Big tits, big picks. But yeah, like I said, hit me up if you want to come. September 17th on the roof. Beautiful night. Pizza makers. Maybe a DJ. I don't know. But it's going to be a fun time. If you hear the train or the planes in the background, I got all the windows open. It's a fucking beautiful day out here in fucking Rockaway. But yeah, going AC, man, it's not the same. It's not the same. I would go and just be up for days partying, just fucking. I remember we had these girls back in the room. I was chasing this big mama around with a shower cap on my head, like D12 from Bizarre from D12, begging her to eat her out and using the fucking shower cap as a dental dam. And like it didn't happen. I was trying my hardest. I was so horny, coked up. You just want to eat pussy, but you don't want to eat like weird pussy or dirty pussy. So a dental dam and a shower cap. You know, shout out to Harris for giving out free shower caps. But that was a wild night. We were up to like 9 in the morning. I think 2 of my friends fucking ran a train on some bitch, or a couple of my friends. I wasn't there for that. But I going down for Ryan from the Ryan Show, friend of the show, always helping me out, fucking doing amazing things for me, and just became really good friends, you know? So we're going to go down and celebrate his nuptials coming up in a couple weeks. Mr. Cheeks, Hampton Daves, all the people from the Ryan Show. But yeah, like I said, I don't want my AC trips. Like there's a couple of times I randomly just ended up there. Like today's the Met Yankee Subway Series. One year I was at a Subway Series with some UPS guys. There was like right on around like the Grand Central to Queens Boulevard. There's a OTB. I remember it was like Mayish, and I hit a horse. So I had a bunch of money. I mean, I was a fucking degenerate gambler, but I think we ran out of coke. And like all of a sudden, I know a bunch of my boys, their softball team, took them down to Atlantic City because they won the championship. And I told my friend that. I think we were still up, or he was still up. I was sort of just running on fumes from the night before because I was a fucking degenerate alcoholic, gambler, cokehead, coke seller, piece of shit. You know what I mean? Fucking intricate part of the neighborhood, scumbag, you know? So I'm like, we're fighting in the place. I'm like, yo, let's just go to Atlantic City. We're under the Grand Central. We see some guy laying there, and I'm about to start pissing on him. I don't know why. I just did shithead things when I was younger. And as I'm about to pee on him, this guy wakes up. He's like, whoa, 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 I'm with you. It was this guy, Johnny Cakes. We were calling him Johnny Cakes. That's when The Sopranos came out. He wasn't gay, nothing like that. It's just a funny name. And he's like, whoa, I'm with you. We're about to pee on him. He's like, you about to pee on me? We're like, no. So we took him. So now me and this guy from UPS that was still up. He's from the neighborhood, but I know him from UPS also. Still up. We needed more blow, so we stopped. I remember some spot in Staten Island, some nice neighborhood. We loaded up on coke, and we're driving. And my friend's like falling asleep now. I'm like shoveling fucking coke into his nose. He's hitting the rumple strips. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, we're in Atlantic City. I'm in a fucking Tom Seaver jersey for fucking 3 days. And I think that's the night of the fucking shower cap incident. Then for whatever reason, I would get so fucked up at Met games and somehow end up in Atlantic City. We were there. We always had season tickets. Me and my boy Michael Bryan, shout out to him, one of my good friends. And we fucking his boss came down, electrician guy. This guy, his legit boss. He's like, I never been to Atlantic City. Me and the boss were partying hard. You know what I mean? Like everyone else was just drinking because everyone had work. You know what I mean? Like, and whatever. I shouldn't be saying too much. They weren't on my level like me and his boss were. And I just met this guy. He's like, I never been to Atlantic City. I'm like, let's go. So we fucking drive to his place in Queens. He was calling Mountain Dew Mellow Yellow for some fucking reason. We got like a 3-liter of that and some fucking rum. Had coke on me, weed, and we drove all the way down to Atlantic City. We get there. I'm fucking ripped. I am done. You know what I mean? I was just pounding fucking Jameson all the game, fucking coke, drinking, and now drinking the whole way down to Atlantic City. We get there. I pretend I'm my friend, who's sort of not my friend anymore at that time. And they're like, how do you not know where you live? I'm like, I had a bad childhood. I was like trying to guess his address. I was within a couple of numbers. I knew the block and whatever. They're like, so what's your birthday? And I knew it was in January. And I kept like, oh, January 12th, January 13th. And this is like 2, 3 in the morning, us trying to get a room, you know what I mean? Just to like put our shit. And like, how do you not know your birthday? And I'm like, I had a bad childhood. I try to block that shit out. And like my friend's boss, who I just met that night, and we end up in Atlantic City. He goes over. He's like, my friend's a little drunk. Blah blah blah. This next thing you know, we got the room for free. You know what I mean? And this guy, I'm crashing now. So he went downstairs. I go upstairs to shower, and I was fucking horny and coked out. He was going to gamble. I must have ordered like fucking every porno till I found what I wanted, because you're not used to ordering on the TV. You always have an iPad, this, the computer, whatever. And I fall asleep. I wake up the next day. He comes in the room with a list. He must have been talking to people at the front desk of every movie I ordered. And like I ordered, for some reason, the new Indiana Jones movie came out. He's like, why'd you order Indiana Jones 3 times? I'm like, I kept rolling over on the remote. I wasn't ordering porn. What are you talking? Then he started naming the names like I don't even want to say the names. The names are probably racist or off-colored. But like, like fucking Asian girls and big black days. Some weird shit. Who the fuck knows? You're all coked up. And it was like $1,500 worth of things. He got it down to like $350. Had to pay for that shit. And then the next day, he's like, Tom, I've been looking at this local paper, like probably Escorts or whatever. He's like, I picked one that I like. I'm gonna go see you. So I'm like, good for him. Oh no, the girl was coming back to the room. He gave me money. I went downstairs to eat. I didn't eat in like fucking 3 days. I come back up. He was like, man, it was great. I'm like, oh, so what happened? What'd you do? He goes, yeah, she was a big bosomy woman, like my mom's friend, that would always come over before school, and she would always give me a big hug and press her tits against me. And that's what I asked her to do. I'm like, this is what this guy wanted? He wanted some lady to press her breast against him because he looked like his mother's friend? What a fucking freak. But yeah, no, I just ended up in Atlantic City as I'm going there today. After the show, I'm heading out. It just brings me back these memories of drinking and doing blow, and just how do you end up hours away from just like on the fly? Oh, and then when I was in Atlantic City, the time with the boss, I had to call UPS to tell him I wasn't coming in, whatever. And the lady in the office, this older woman, Lena, who I delivered to her house once in Jamaica, and she had like no pants on, whatever reason. She was an older woman, and like I started saying off-color stuff to her as I was calling out, and I almost lost my job because I never really told anyone this. I was saying some weird shit. I was still up. I was probably watching weird porno, Indiana Jones for the 4th time, and just calling out sick. Imagine calling out sick, getting arrested for being sexual harassing the secretary because you're fucking a drug addict, calling out sick on a Wednesday because you went to the Met game and ended up in Atlantic City, pretending to be your friend to get a fucking room, and then ordering $1,500 worth of porno to have to wake up to tell this guy that he was pressing some hooker's tits against him to remind him of his sister, his mother's friend who used to hug him like that as a kid. Whew. Yeah, I don't need therapy, but like I said earlier, it's I'm just checking the time here. It's 9/11. It's September 11th, and like I said, it was a beautiful day out. And I always say, 9/11, if you remember, was a picture perfect day. Like some days, like a beautiful fall day like this with not many clouds in the sky. Like the day itself, I'm not a fucking piece of shit. I'm not one of these anti-American scumbags. I say it's a beautiful day in the sense that the temperature, like they destroyed a beautiful day. You know what I mean? These fucking scumbags. And I always say that. There's a lot of people that disrespect it, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm a comedian. Jokes are jokes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking about jokes. I'm just talking like blatant just disrespect for the people that lost their lives or the men and women that ran into the building to save other people's lives. Like, don't disrespect that. Like, you can make jokes, but like people like just I don't know. It's like it's a lot of these like young millennial fucking young white people. I mean, like, did they make worse people right now than young white people? Like I said a joke the other day. I was in some place in Bushwick. I talked about race. It's a joke. First off, I'm not a racist either. I'm getting on stage and spewing racist rhetoric. What are you fucking retarded? And like I just lost this whole section of just young white people, like these fake social justice warriors, these fucking entitled cunts that aren't working because they come from money. You know what I mean? Like, take all your parents' money and give it, like, give me, like, take that all away. You know what I mean? Like, hustle, grind, come up like that. Like, stop on other people's dimes, fucking standing up for shit. You know what I mean? Like, go fucking take the subway instead of Uber. Like, I mean, go work fucking 13 hours for UPS. Like, you know what I mean? Get shitted on. Stop fucking being entitled. Like, the worst kind of people. Then other people might say older white people, you know, because they're racist. But, you know what I mean? Everyone's racist. You know what I mean? Stop fucking acting like, you know what I mean? So many people bash, like, and I'm not defending older white people. You know what I mean? I mean, they're older than me. They're fucking retarded. People who are racist are retarded. But two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people bash people as racist and then go and say, follow it up with racist shit. You lost me. You lost me. How about be cool? How about be cool? Because if we're all naked and afraid, you'd need my fat ass. You know what I mean? So shut the fuck up. I know it's not naked and afraid, but know what? Just like a day like 9/11, you rely on other people, not just your fucking race. You know what I mean? It's humans you need to be relying on, walking over a bridge together. You know what I mean? Like, how about that? How about be fucking cool? How about stop calling other people racist and then saying racist shit? You sound like a fucking retard. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you probably should be a racist instead of a retard. You know what I mean? Because you're both. You sound like both. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. So, but seriously, younger white people should be shot behind the fucking ear. They make me sick. They're ruining comedy. They're ruining the fucking world. They're ruining fucking Instagram by flagging people's shit right behind the fucking ear. I fucking hate them. I hate them. I hate them. They're the worst kind of fucking people. And I trust me, this is like I've been noticing this more and more at comedy shows. Like, who are the cunts? And the cunts are the fucking young white people, millennial, like, whatever the fuck they are, whatever you want to name them as. I'm calling them how I see them, and they're the worst kind of fucking people, and just pussy motherfuckers. And that's what I wanted to say. You got to recognize September 11th. You know what I mean? Like, it's these younger people that weren't alive for it. Like, you get offended at words, right? Imagine seeing something in your fucking city being taken advantage of with plain, like, just like worlds compromised. Like, this is real shit. Not these little fucking pathetic hills you want to die on. Like, I remember like these pronoun things. I remember when I was a kid, like calling like the teachers miss this. It's like MRS or MISS. And I didn't know the fucking difference. I still don't, and I still don't give a fuck. One I think means you're married, or one doesn't. And the lady was like a little taken back, like, no, I am Mrs. Because I said yes to some shithead who wanted to like come inside me. Like, yo, fuck you, Miss. Like, ever since I was a kid, I didn't do it. I'm not doing it now. You know what I mean? Like, you get offended at that shit. Imagine someone driving a plane into your fucking house, you fucking moron. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, was Muhammad Atta, what's his pronouns? Mr. Atta drove a plane into the building? Like, no, there was no such thing like that. It was real life shit. You know what I mean? And they try to like downplay it or bash it, and it just makes you sick with the whole government shit, with the whole corona. Like, these people are trusting the government that destroyed the like, how does a plane? I'm not even a conspiracy theorist, and like, but just as I'm, I guess, sober and realizing the bullshit in the world. Like, I was so drunk and coked up and didn't care about anything but reeing up and gambling, that maybe like now that I could see the world and I could process things, not come up with my own. I don't have time to have like to like go in a rabbit hole. I process things. If it doesn't make sense, it does. That's all I need. That's all I need. It does. If something doesn't make sense, well, why go along with it? Like 9/11, like that other building falling, the Pentagon. That doesn't seem like terrorist shit, or I don't know. Like, where are these BF-16 bombers or whatever the fuck they are to shoot the planes at it? Like, very weird shit. We're not going down that rabbit hole, but it brings me back to the corona. Oh, the numbers are spiking. Get your vaccine. Who's dying? Who's dying? They're making up this shit about the ICU beds and Jimmy Kimmel last night or the other night saying, "Well, if there's one bed left and two people have a heart attack, give the vaccine person the bed." Like, yo, Jimmy Kimmel, you did blackface as Karl Malone. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your little vaccine story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so if a guy in blackface who's vaccinated, give him the bed instead of a non-black-faced, unvaccinated person. Is that what you're saying, Jimmy Kimmel? Shut the fuck up. I'm worried about being funny, you fucking unfunny fuck. I know he's a millionaire. He made his own team. I don't give a fuck. He's still unfunny. And if you think he's funny, go get vaccinated because you're another shithead. Fucking the numbers are spiking. Yeah, it's something. I'm not downplaying it because, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be that person that died. You're bashing it, you know? And it's something. It's something. I understand that. But know what? Like, how about get some antibodies? You know what I mean? Like I was thinking about it the other day as I was driving. I'm like, wouldn't it make more sense if low key people got it, but got the antibodies naturally to fight this, the immune system? And I know I'm big T. I know I'm a fat fuck. I've been working out 3 times a week minimum, going to a trainer, trying to lose weight, to be healthy. I get outside, I run my bike. You know what I mean? Like, I get the sun. I do my juice shots. Like, I'm like a sort of healthy fat person, if that makes any sense, or try to be. Like, how about that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, get the vaccine to block you from getting it when you can have that natural antibodies. You know what I mean? Like, it's like arguing with a girl that you caught cheating or your boyfriend. And, like, everything they say just helps fit their narrative. Like, how do you not see that? Have you not dealt with pathological liars before? Like, have you not had to see through people's shit? Like, you know what I mean? The same government from 9/11, John F. Kennedy, the fucking moon landing that looks more and more fake. Why wouldn't we go back there? We're just going to go right to Mars? None of this, like, checks out with anyone. And I'm not even a conspiracy theorist. It just doesn't make sense to me. If someone's like, hey, if you drink piss, it cures your thirst. Like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm going to have water. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to drink my water. You drink your Gatorades full of piss. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, and, like, just there's so many, you know what I mean? So many people's opinion. And this is just my hill I'm dying on. I'm not trying to sway anyone. You know what I mean? This is my take of what's going on in the world with this corona shit. I don't care where you land, but I'm just sick and tired of people's meaningless opinions. Like, mine's just trying to say, hey, see through the bullshit. That's all I'm trying. See through. Make your own decisions. Don't be swayed. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to sway anyone's decisions. But you have all these people out there like, well, you need a vaccine card. Now you need a driver's license. You need a library pass. Like, yo, it's different, asshole. It's different. Look what's going on in Australia. You know what I mean? Like, in all these people's opinions that I see on Instagram stories, a lot of them, if they were in a burdened building, I wouldn't save them. You know what I mean? Like, I really wouldn't. Like, good. We need them dead. And, like, you know what? These people that, oh, we need to get vaccinated. People are dying. Fuck you. Have you driven on the Belt Parkway recently? You can't get anywhere under an hour. Let them die. Remember when the fucking lockdown happened? If more people died, that belt, like, driving during the pandemic was the best. The best. Let these motherfuckers die. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it sucks. God forbid someone I love dies, but know what? Like, I was living like this beforehand. Be clean. You know what I mean? Clean your hands. Get healthy. Try at least. You know what I mean? Like, and like, yo, the Van Wyck, the Belt Parkway, you can't get anywhere. Let them die. Imagine there was 100,000 less people on the highways, on the roadways. I don't know, something to think about. Speaking of people dying, more and more, I love lurking in the comment section of these, like, Friends of Rockaway and all this other shit. Like, I wish I can go to other neighborhoods. Like, I'm in one. Someone invited me to some Staten Island food, whatever, Facebook group. I like going there and just watching people fight in the comment section, like, even in other neighborhoods. But, like, I love the Friends of Rockaway. They want to, you know what I mean? A lot of people were like, oh, no, we should, like, when you see pedestrians walking, we should all stop and let them cross. What are you, fucking stupid? What are you, stupid? Like, what precedent is that setting for kids that go to other neighborhoods where people don't do that? Now they think jaywalking's cool and they're going to get hit by a fucking car. You know what I mean? Like, we need rules. We need lines. You can't just go to the deli and, like, everyone else is pulling a number and you want to skip the line. Like, yeah, no shit. Who doesn't want to skip the line? You know what I mean? But, like, without those lines, without these rules, we have mayhem. people just crossing anywhere you want. People already do that anyway. Like you know what I mean? Like then like it goes back to my like the Boulevard of Death. That's what they called Queens Boulevard because motherfuckers were getting hit left and right. It's a lot of lanes, but know what? It was a lot of old people, idiots. You know what I mean? Ignorant, stuck in their ways people. Yeah, it's like an 8-lane boulevard. But yo, if you don't make it, the light's saying how many minutes, how many seconds you got. If you ain't making it across, wait in the middle till it's green again. You cross it against the fucking red and get hit by a car. It's not Boulevard of Death. It's Boulevard of Idiots. Who's telling you to cross on the red? Wait till it's green. If you walk too slow because of osteoporosis or whatever, or you're dragging a stupid kid or your dog and you only made it to the middle island of Queens Boulevard, that's where you made it. Now you got to wait another minute or whatever it is. Like people want people just to stop in the middle of the street because someone wants to cross. What the fuck are crosswalks for? Then you have no rules. Then you have mayhem. You know what I mean? Then you're waiting online for fucking cold cuts, and then just because some stupid bitch has a kid, she's gonna skip you. Like I don't care, old people. This I don't let no one skip me. Like yo, there's a line. Get in the back, just like everyone else. Yeah, like oh yeah, let's just. It goes back to my other friend. This fucking retard. He would drive, and someone had a stop sign. He would stop and let them pass. I'm like, yo. A, we're going to dinner. Like, you're fucking holding me up. I'm starving. B, someone's going to ram you from the back because there's no stop sign there. Who are you to play God letting people go? And then, like, he's like, well, you drive fast. You drive aggressively. No. I'm trying to get home. And if you fucking, let's say I get home an hour earlier, or let's say 10 minutes each day, I get home earlier because I'm driving aggressively or fast. That's an hour. That's 4 hours a month. I'm on the road less than you and less of a chance of an accident, you fucking moron. You know what I mean? These people, like, stop playing God. You know what I mean? These people probably hit their wives, beat kittens, and kill kittens. You know what I mean? Like, fucking probably donate to ISIS. And then all of a sudden when you're driving with them, they're stopping and letting other cars go. Like, yo, we got somewhere to go. Drive, asshole. You're not God. They're at the stop sign. They're at You know what I mean? They're at a yield. Don't fuck. You're not God. Keep driving. There's rules to this fucking game called life and the road. You fucking morons. And like, don't get me these. And I ride my bike all the time. Once in a while, I'll go against the bike traffic patterns. When I was younger, there was a commercial. Go with the flow, the traffic flow. I remember that because it would show some shithead biker going the wrong way and getting hit by a car, and the helmet and the bike would be crushed on the road. It was an old school 80s commercial, probably like 85, 87. And like, if you have a one-way street, right, and you're driving straight, and the one-way street's going in front of you this way, you're looking to the left for cars. There's no cars coming from the right. So now, if there's a bike or someone walking against traffic, why are you looking for people? They're in your blind spot now, and then you almost hit someone, and they get all bent out of shape. Like, yo, you're going against traffic. That's why it's go with the flow. If you're on a street with traffic going one way and traffic going the other, like, why am I looking right to the right on my side for a biker going against traffic? Like, it's the stupidest thing. It happens all the time with parents with kids, and then they give you a dirty look. Yo, shithead, you're setting a bad precedent by having your kids drive against traffic. You're going to get ran over. I was arguing with my friend. He's like, no, it doesn't really matter. Yes, it does, moron. You go with the flow, the traffic flow. You're in my blind spot. I got my shit. I don't need to run someone over. I got places to go. Like I said, I don't want to be sitting here and fill out a police report because I didn't break any traffic laws. You were going against you were going against traffic, so it's on you. I need a manslaughter fucking death on my case for running over a kid because his parents told him the wrong shit. Go with the flow, the traffic flow, you fucking idiots. I don't even know why I'm ranting today. I'm on fire. I'm itching to get down to Atlantic City. Oh, man. And that leads us to my favorite part of the show in the fall, the big tits, big picks of the week. It's the first week. It's always tough. You know, like, you don't know. You think you know. Off-season transactions, free agent signings, rookies, fucking new systems, new head coaches. You don't know. First week's hard. But listen, we started last year 1,000 a week. We're down like 3,400 at the end of the year. We're up a couple thousand, a good portion in November. We missed one or two early on where we would have had a winning year from the beginning, 2 parlays, and we're up money. And I'm here to try to win you some money or look like a fucking idiot doing it. And listen, I'm going to go a little vanilla the first week. And I'm dropping a bomb when I get to Atlantic City. But for the first week, Listen, we're gonna do 1,000. We're gonna monitor it each week, and we're gonna have we have some guests coming in. James coming back. My boy OG. I'm meeting new comics. We got some funny people that want to be on the show. Rakim the comedian. And it'll be less of me ranting and my insight on the world. It's going to be that, but also we're going to have some guests. But listen, let's get to the big tits, big picks portion of the week. We're going to go Buffalo. I really like this Buffalo team. Steelers, I don't know. I'm taking a money line just because 6.5's a lot. The Jets, the Sam Darnold Bowl. He's on Carolina now. Jets have a rookie quarterback. He was their quarterback the last 4 years. Didn't really play good. But they have McCaffrey back. I like this Panthers team. Bounce back year. Jets rebuilding. Rookie quarterback. Panthers money line. I got the 49ers at Detroit. Detroit has like maybe 4 players over 30 years old. Some stat I read. And I think the 49ers are just stacked. Garoppolo's back, and they're gonna run all over them. So I'm taking them first half money line. Another game, the night game. If those 3 plays hit, we're hedging. Usually you hedge with a money line to guarantee us some money. But know what? If these 3 games hit, the night game, which is the Rams and the Bears, I don't know. 2 defenses, Matt Stafford on the Rams now. I think Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket with Justin Fields, the rookie on his back, breathing down his fucking neck. But I think this 2 defenses, it's a big game, Sunday night game. Big game. It's the first game of the year, but Sunday night game, the whole country's watching. You know, it's fucking first week of NFL. I'm going under 23.5 first half points. You know what I mean? 24 is the motherfucker. That's why that hook. That's why Vegas is a motherfucker. I changed it up. I was going to take the Rams, but I'm taking under 23.5 the first half. And a 4-leg parlay pays $4.10, if you can see that. And 1,000 pays. No, let me just get the right number. 1,000 pays 4,100. So we're keeping it vanilla. Couple of favorites, some first half and some under points. I also like the over in the Packers game, and also the Vikings a little. But yeah, those are my picks. Jets money line, Panthers money line, first half 49ers money line, and then under Rams first half. And listen, it's the first week of the season. We'll see what happens. You go 0 for 4. It's going to be a little embarrassing coming into week 2, but it's hard the first week. But I plan on winning some fucking money. I'm about to drive 3 hours to Atlantic City. I want to come back with bread in my pocket. Oh, and then I got this huge show that I totally forgot about that I'm going to see with my friends. It was months ago. I sign up for things and I forget about them. Where the fuck is it? We have a fucking... I was telling my friend, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's some sort of comedy thing. But I was like, yeah, some show I'm going to. I'm sorry, I'm pulling it up now. And then I'm like, yeah, let me get my phone. I'll read you the names. Dave Attell, Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, Michael Che, Ronnie Chang, Pete Davidson, Jimmy Fallon, Colin Jost, John Mulaney, Jay Farrell, Colin Quinn, Amy Schumer, Tom Segura, Jon Stewart, and Wanda Sykes at the Garden in honor of September 11th. I'm thinking it's just a little concert comedy thing. I didn't know what I signed up for. I went back in the text like I just did. I read it to my friend. That is a who's who. Holy shit. So that's Sunday night after Atlantic City. Busy weekend, busy September. The Big T Show will be back. We'll be back every week. I'll be giving you those big tits, big picks of the week. We're going to make some money. And we'll see what happens with the mustache. I've been getting some good reviews. You know, I've been received well. But listen, this has been another selfish attempt at entertainment by Big T. I love talking. I love getting better at talking. And yeah, I hope it was a little entertaining. And we're gonna win some money for you this week. Stay tuned for more episodes and see you next week. Later.